Hey guys, welcome back. So today, for today's video, I'm going to be taking all of my different hair tools, like my, what is it called, InStyler versus my curling iron and my straightener and a blow dryer, and do different ways, see which one straightens out these crazy wavy curls the best. So I'm gonna let my hair dry naturally. I just took like a long ass shower. So yeah, I will get back to you when my hair dries. Hello guys. Okay, so where we left off in my last clip, I was gonna let my hair air dry. So it is the next day. I was gonna do it last night, but in our house we're going through a lot of stress right now. As you know, I've mentioned before, we are a Coast Guard family and we are dealing with the government shutdown right now. So, you know, it's just a little bit stressful. So I still don't have, I'm trying to say, it's very hard to do this. I'm filming with, you can't see. I'm filming with a, what is it called? A Canon PowerShot ELPH or ELPH, because this camera that I usually use, which is the Canon EOS 70D, I still don't have the battery for it, or the charger for it. I have battery, but the battery is dead. So, waiting for my mom to send it. In the meantime, we're gonna use this bad boy. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. If not, I'll just take it up to 400% or whatever it is on iMovie so you could hear me. So, after listening to that horrendous brush through, I just got this new power brush because my lovely, thick, wavy, curly hair, whatever you want to call it, broke my other brush. This one's a little too harsh. It kind of pulls on my hair too much. Aren't I beautiful? So, for today's video though, what we're going to be doing, I already said in the beginning, but I'm going to take 4 hair straightening, smoothing tools that I have and see which one works the best. So I'm going to put my hair into 4 different sections and then just take one strip and see which one does the best job. So the first one is just the Ava Skinny Straightener. We'll do that one first. And this second one I'm going to use is the Wet to Dry InStyler. My hair is already dry. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to do it wet. Although, our third product is the Remington Wet to Straight straightener. I'm doing this straightener also because it's thicker. So I thought thicker paddle versus the skinnier one. But this one, I'll try and link everything below, but this one I've had since I was like 12 years old, I think. My grandma got it for me at Target, so I don't know if they even make that one anymore. But I had it since I was 12 and I'm 23 now. And then the last thing I'm going to use is the Infinity Pro Conair Blow Dryer with like the smoothing attachment. Straightening, smoothing attachment. But yes, I couldn't just blow it. That would not straighten it out. Okie dokie. One moment, let me separate my hair. Okay, now that I'm beautified, I ended up just doing like the front half of part of my hair and the back is just clipped up. Thought it'd be easier to see. Man, I've never looked this beautiful before. I should have just done this look for my wedding day. Okay, I look kind of way low in the camera, but if I do it any lower, I feel like I always end up getting, that's a little better. I feel like I always end up getting like this double chin because I do it from like that angle. Anyways, okay. So first we'll do the straightener, and to give these things a little assistance and so my hair does not die, I'm going to use this Macadamia Professional. It's a blow dry heat protected lotion. I'm only blow drying with one tool, but heck, we need all the protection we can get. Okay, make sure it's brushed out. So, to give these all a fair chance, start near the root. Please don't destroy my hair. I'll do slow one pass through to see what it does with just one slide. Here, hold on, some pieces didn't get in. This is the newest product, or newest tool I have. So I'm expecting it to do the best because it's the newest. Stop falling over. The InStyler always falls over. So that's just one. Doesn't look extra shiny or anything like that. Looks decently straight. Slide that over. It is hot as heck. Obviously. Here's my bottom piece. I don't know how I was gonna rate these, like which I think is the best. 1 out of 4. I think I'll do that at the end and hold it all up to each other and see which one looks the best. How are you guys today? Good? Good. Probably fast forward through this part. So far, this is doing all right, but like usually with my other straightener, the InStyler, I feel like these little, I don't know if you can see, I'll get up closer, these little waves are gone by now. Okay. Here we go. So that's right. Not the best. And I will do a loose pony around it, not to interrupt its straightening. Okay, and then let's do this other front side. And I'm going to use the wet to dry InStyler. I have it at the highest temperature because I have curly hair. So usually that's what I tend to put it at to make anything work. So that's with one pass through, and I feel like it looks pretty dang similar to this side so far, and this side was like multiple times through to straighten it. So InStyler looking pretty good right now. Yeah, I'm going to do that twice. That's pretty amazing, and it looks pretty shiny too. That's crazy how much less time that takes. Like most of my friends growing up, like the Chi straightener was the most popular when I was in middle school. I don't know if that's when it came out, but probably not. But that's when a lot of my friends used it, and I never understood why you would want such a thin little, it's not a barrel, but a thin heat pad? I don't know the proper term for it. And now I see that my camera battery is dying. Apparently I don't like to charge anything. Boom. I still have a little bit of waves right here. But I have only passed through it twice compared to this side. I went like multiple times through it. So let's show the difference. Do you guys see a difference? This looks a little more volumized to me than this side. And it also looks a little bit straighter, maybe about the same. But this side, again, I like went through it a bunch of times, and this side was only 2 times for most of the pieces, and then the third for right there. Okay, I'm gonna go charge my camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's not fully charged, but I figured it is good enough. I'm tired of waiting. So next, this is starting to fall out. My hair is too slippery. So next, let me heat up this bigger straightener. And while I do that, I will blow dry my hair. Just dropping everything. Okay, so since we're blow drying, I'm gonna tie this one a little bit tighter so it doesn't get whipped about. I'm not really the best at blow drying my hair. Usually I just do a quick like run through of the blow dryer, and then I'll do like a curling iron or straightener to give the blowout look. But I don't usually fully blow out my hair, so we'll see how this actually works. Do more of the heat protectant. I just do like a teeny little bit, and that stuff I don't know what stores it's actually sold in, if you could get it on like Amazon or anywhere like that, but I got it in TJ Maxx when we lived in Oregon, and they have pretty good shampoo and conditioner too. The brand again is Macadamia Professional. So a little less thick of a piece. My other brush I had, the one that broke, would have worked a lot better for this. Oh, see, it's already heated up. But it would have worked a lot better for straightening out your hair. This video's going great. This is a great week, everybody. Just dropped this on my foot. I mean, oh shoot. I don't cuss. What? Okay, moving on with our lives. My toe is still throbbing. I'm going to take the brush, put it right at the top like I did with the straighteners. I'll put it on high. That's one pass through. Looks pretty much the same as it did before I blow dried it, but you know, I don't have the best skill in doing this, and I probably shouldn't be using a paddle brush, but you know, I'm not a professional. Clearly dropping it on my foot. Gave like 4 pass-throughs. It looks all right. Clearly needs more. You still see waves in it. So I'm still liking, if you like the less volumized look, the straightener is the best. The where is it? The skinnier straightener is the best. But if you want more volume, the InStyler is definitely working its magic the most. I mean, heck, it's like $100. It better be working its freaking magic. Okay, last one is the Remington Wet to Straight straightener. I'm gonna, oh, almost didn't give it a fair chance. Gotta put the serum. Look at that. come through. I don't know if this is even going to be a fair chance. Less wide of a piece. Fair chance for the straightener because it is so old. But it is my old faithful, so we shall see. Voila. So that's one time through. Brush it first. There we go. I don't know, it kind of looks about the same as the other straightener. It's just more wide of a surface to get it done a little bit faster. I think that's why I've always liked the wider one. I don't know, actually. That's pretty good. Look at that shine. Ooh. So I haven't had my hair colored. I was talking about my haircut earlier, but I haven't had a haircut in a while, but I also have not had it colored in a while. The last thing I did was get highlights. Just like a full highlight. A year ago in January last year, when my parents and siblings came to visit me and Connor in Oregon. Jacob was deployed at the time, and I got to have some mama time and get my hair straight, or my hair highlighted. So this, from like here to here, is my natural hair. It's a lot darker than it used to be, probably like hormones of having a baby and being pregnant, and also lived in Oregon for 2 years and was living in the darkness. Okay, so here's the wet to dry straightener. I only went through a couple times. There's still some waves, but let's compare it to the skinnier straightener. It look the same to you, but to me, I feel like it feels a little bit softer and it's a lot smoother, like especially right here in the back. So, and then this part, this section right here was the in styler, and then this was the blow dryer. So I think my least favorite was probably the blow dryer, but then again, I could be using, I'm using a paddle brush for gosh sakes. But this side looks more volumized to me. The blow dryer looks the most volumized, but I still have like a lot of my curls showing through in the waves, and I did the same amount of pass-throughs as I did with the other sections. The in styler has a lot more volume and it's pretty straight, and I only went through 2 times. And then the skinnier straightener, man, I can't talk. I went through like 5 or 6 times. So the fastest to me, if you want a less volumized look, would be the wet to dry straightener, or like a thicker paddle straightener. And then if you want quicker, more volumized, I would go with the in styler. I think it's worth it. It is the $100, which is a little more pricey than oh my gosh, watch my feet. It's a little more pricey than I usually like to spend on my like hair tools, which if I spent a little more, I'd probably have to spend less time worrying about these waves and curls. So my number one choice, I don't really need the volume, my hair is so fluffy already. So my number one choice, my old faithful wet to straight, it's still hot. Not thinking right now. The Remington wet to straight straightener. Yay! Could you have guessed it? Did you know that I was gonna like that one the most? Oh my god, I'm all over the place. I thought while I had you guys here, it has nothing to do with hair or beauty or anything like that, or even like our regular vlog, but I just thought, I've been seeing a lot of posts lately about people saying Coast Guard isn't part of the military and all these very hurtful things. My husband works very hard. All his brothers and sisters of the Coast Guard work very hard every single day. So I thought I would just read some facts about the Coast Guard, just a couple, just in case you didn't know anything about it, because I know I didn't know much about the Coast Guard at all before he joined 3 years ago. So Coast Guard families, we get stationed somewhere new it's usually every 3 to 4 years, so we move a lot. sometimes every 2 years, just because you're coming right out of boot camp and you have to get qualified and then you go to A school, so sometimes it's every 2 years. It could be in one of the 50 states, but it could also be somewhere international like Puerto Rico, Guam, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. So a lot of people actually serve internationally. We're not just here. I'm a part of the Coast Guard family. We are a branch of the military. The Coast Guard has been involved in every war and major conflict since their founding in 1790, and before the Navy came in 1798, they were the oldest federal government organization that was serving afloat. So, for the Navy. Coast Guard members don't just work on boats, they do helicopters, they rescue people, they deal with drug interdiction, drug runners, migrants coming in, they do environmental protection. The main thing that they do though is protect all U.S. ports and waterways. I'm sorry, I'm really emotional about this, so it's hard to get my sentences out, and I'm like reading these facts a lot of wives are posting for their friends and family to read. And you guys are my friends and family, so I thought I'd let you know. They do get deployed, which is hard. It's really hard. Months, sometimes years. Jacob has been gone for probably half of Connor's life, and he's only a year and a half, so he's been gone a lot. And even when they're not deployed, they have duties, so they're gone. Jacob's schedule, he's gone multiple nights of the week. He's a lot of the time at work, more than he is at home, and now with not getting paid, it's hard. It's difficult without the support, because I mean, being in the military, you have the obligation to go to work. You signed your life to them, and it's an honor, and he's happy to do it. He loves his country. I love my country, but it's a little discouraging when we don't have the support of everyone. But I'm done babbling. I'm gonna start crying now. I'm pregnant. Oh my God, help me. Let's see. I could try and show you my belly in one moment. Okay, ignore my mess, but here's my belly. I'm technically, what's today, Friday? I'm technically 23 weeks as of yesterday, or not technically, but what the doctors are saying right now. But I think I mentioned in my last video, my cycle is longer than the average 28 days. So I think I'm farther along because he's measuring 2 weeks ahead, and I definitely look farther ahead than 23 weeks. So yeah, there's that. I don't know why I'm showing you my mess here, but thank you guys for watching, and thank you for your support. I have 44 subscribers now, and I love every single one of you, so please don't forget to like and subscribe and join the 44 Barker family followers. We love you guys so much. Keep us in your prayers, please. My sanity is needed. Talk to you next time. Bye.